Welcome to Nassau in the Bahamas. You know, we just love people to visit us here at Stuart Coves, and we just love people.
Honey, isn't it great that people are so caring about sharks nowadays? That they come all this way to make sure you don't go hungry.
Hi, I'm Stuart.
And I'm Michelle.
We've been working with our sharks for many years now, and they're such amazing animals. We wouldn't change what we do for anything.
We consider it a privilege to work with these amazing creatures. I remember a time when the only good shark was considered a dead shark. Times have changed though, and the only real danger is not from the sharks, but from us.
That's why when people visit us at Stuart Coves, nothing gives us greater satisfaction than people going away with a sense of wonder, a sense of amazement about the sharks, and most importantly, a sense of conservation.
We hope that this DVD will give you a better idea of what we're all about.
And I can promise you, you won't be disappointed. Getting up close and personal with our sharks is the thrill of a lifetime.
On this DVD, we'll guide you through what Nassau has to offer. We are, after all, one of the premier shark diving destinations anywhere in the world.
We've got a world-class dive operation, friendly and very experienced staff, and it's our job to ensure you have the time of your life.
So, depending on what you want to do, you can navigate the DVD menu to find out about the following.
The amazing shark dives with Caribbean reef sharks, our shark awareness specialty course,
The stunning reef diving around Nassau, the great collection of wrecks around the island,
how to get involved with underwater photography, or simply get our staff at FinPhoto to take your picture.
or enjoy the magical world below as a sub-aquanaut.
Hey, honey, we made the headlines again.
I bet they've spelt my name wrong. You just can't believe anything you read in the papers these days.
Typical. They haven't even printed our side of the story.
Well, here at Stuart Coves, you will get the shark side of the story and have a lot of fun in the process. We're especially proud of our shark awareness course.
Yes, this is a great way to understand the facts about sharks, not the sensationalist versions we read about in the newspapers, and some of the hype we often hear about in the media.
Sharks are truly amazing animals. They've been roaming our seas for hundreds of millions of years.
As the top predators, they play an incredibly important role in keeping the balance of our oceans in check. They are perhaps the most streamlined and efficient killers in the ocean.
Their hunting skills and sensory abilities are legendary. The sharks mostly seen here in Nassau are Caribbean reef sharks. They have the classic sleek lines we associate with the word shark.
It's a word that can strike fear into the hearts and minds of people around the world. The reason is they simply don't understand what the shark is all about. Let's have a look at the shark's basic appearance and biology. In this case, a streamlined body, almost torpedo-like in shape, with a triangular dorsal fin, that's the one on the top, and 7 other fins including the tail fin or caudal fin.
These are all designed to give the shark maximum propulsion and maneuverability in the water. On the male shark, there are 2 appendages that look like fins. Actually, these are called claspers. They're used in mating.
Their skin is incredibly tough. In fact, the skin is actually made of thousands of nodules like tiny teeth called denticles. If you were to rub a shark from nose to tail, it would feel smooth. The other way could rip your hand to pieces.
One really important fact about sharks that separates them from other animals in the sea is that they don't have a skeleton. Instead, the framework that holds them together is a tough, flexible substance called cartilage.
If a shark had a skeleton like us, they'd never be able to bend and turn the way they do. It's also why you never find the bones of sharks in the sea. So superbly evolved are sharks that they have rows of deadly teeth which are continuously replaced throughout their lifetime. Sharks can have anything between 6 and 20 sets of teeth all lined up. Broken ones are replaced within 24 hours, just like a mini conveyor belt. A shark living to 10 years can get through a staggering 20,000 teeth.
After one of our thrilling shark encounters, you'll have a chance to hunt for souvenir teeth lying on the sandy seabed. When you hear that a shark can exert the equivalent of 42,000 pounds per square inch, it sounds brutally powerful.
In fact, it's pretty much the same force exerted by humans when we eat. The only difference is the sharpness and the way the shark can move its jaws to the best effect to eat its prey.
Of course, almost everyone's heard of the great white shark. It's probably the most famous and notorious of them all.
In the shark world, each species or family of sharks has evolved to suit its environment. So we have selected a few to give you a good idea of the varieties, from the one we know best, the Caribbean reef shark, to the great white.
Here's the most famous of all, the great white shark, known in the scientific community as Carcharodon carcharias.
It's the one we humans most fear, not least because of the terrifying film Jaws made decades ago in the 1970s. It's incredible how much damage that one film did.
Worst of all, it reinforced the shark's reputation as a malicious, man-eating monster.
The real story of Jaws is about a big shark growing to a maximum of about 20 feet or 6 meters that has evolved over hundreds of millions of years to become the most ruthless predator in the ocean.
But the crucial fact is that it's only interested in eating food from the sea.
It knows what it needs, plenty of high-fat content animals like seals or tuna, even dolphins and whales.
They can look pretty scary on television programs because they're often seen showing those razor-sharp teeth around cages and boats.
Remember, the shark is acutely sensitive to tiny electrical fields, and around a steel cage or boat, the shark can have a sensory overload. The only way for the animal to find out what it is to bite, because the shark actually uses its teeth to taste with. Like warm-blooded mammals, they have the ability to raise their body temperature. This gives them a real edge when it comes to chasing prey.
Scientists are finding out new things about these awesome predators all the time.
One shark was discovered to have traveled all the way from South Africa to Australia and back in search of food.
The fact is, they're amazing animals, and we've still got a lot to learn about them.